Yo, what's local media? It's your homeboy KrazyKam, and in today's video, today I'm going to be giving y'all a part 2 on my 8th grade year, my worst year. If you watched the last part, and you would have known that I got into a fight. Okay, let me restart. I went to a private school my whole life, from preschool to 7th grade. And 8th grade was my first time dealing with the public school experience, you know, the real life world, because I feel like public schools capture the essence of a real life world, you know what I'm saying? And I was just reckless. I was feeling myself too much, feeling very confident due to the attention I was getting, the praise I was getting, the glaze I was getting. And I would talk to strangers, and I talked to this one stranger, and boom, we became close. And we just did things. We saw things in each other, and we ended up fighting. And I didn't hit back though, so it wasn't a fight. It's just basically a beat down. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, man, it was a learning experience. I cried. I got all that energy out, and I learned. And yeah, this is what happened after the fight. So yeah, just stay tuned and just learn what happened. So after the fight, I'm not gonna lie to you, I lost mad respect. You know, a lot of people, you know, respected me for the fact that I didn't hit back. I showed self-control. I showed restraint and things of that nature. But a lot more people, you know, there's a lot of more bad energy people in school in general, and they all really just, you know, they roasted me about it. They were telling me, bro, like, bro, you're like a bum. You got your ASS beat, you know, things like that. Or just saying things like, I mean, some of the people would actually compliment me, be like, bro, you did hella good, very mature, very adult-like. And they were saying that he had to stand on his tippy toes in order to hit me, because I was taller. But yeah, but for the most part, people would like call me up, I pick up, and they just show a screen recording of the fight. And even who I thought was my friend, they ended up making a fight account, and they posted me. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, like in the moment I didn't know right from wrong, but now when I'm thinking about it, that was dead wrong what she did. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully you don't watch this video, but I ain't gonna lie, it was fake, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not trying to start any beef, but it was fake. Yeah, I received a lot of backlash and a lot of you know, just disrespect from this. And this was around the time of my 8th grade basketball tryout. Now, I wouldn't say at this time I was a good hooper. I'm gonna be honest. I hadn't really played professionally ever for like a league or anything like that. So I was basically just going in there free balling. You know, people would give me looks, give me all types of stares, and because of what just happened. Literally, I ain't gonna lie, the day of the fight, I was right in front of the tryout sign-up sheet, and I was going to sign up, and he just pulled up. So everybody was just giving me weird looks, and all this pressure affected my performance in game. It affected how I was playing on the court, how I was reacting with other people. Other people thought they could push me around in the paint, but I ain't gonna lie, I was flying elbow. There was one guy, he was running literally, he was running to the top of the key, and I was screening, and I decided to screen, and he bumped into me like full force. He fell, and I didn't. Like, bro, like that whole time, I ain't gonna lie, it was a show of assorting dominance, like for everybody, and especially for me. I was targeted because they thought they could just low bro me. And I'm not gonna lie, the sweaty people, oh my, I hated guarding those people. Just in general, I hate guarding sweaty people. It's so nasty. You can't. I hate it, bro. I hate it. But yeah. So I'm gonna lie, I got into like a lot of arguments on the court. Mostly people talking about like, bro, what are you even doing here? Like, bro, like, you just got your butt beat. Like, you need to like be benched and stuff like that. Just basically bringing up my past situation, my traumatic situation into play. It just overall affected my performance. And when I did not make the team for the rest of that year, people got on my head about it. Like, bro, and also one thing I don't like about what they did, bro, they kept trying to downplay me, telling me to stay in the paint, bro. Like, I've never been in a situation where I'm playing a pickup game and I have to stay in the paint. So why are they trying to make me get used to it, or expect me to be good at something that I wasn't really like used to? You feel what I'm saying? So that really played a factor in my overall mindset of my 8th grade year. Like, people, that basketball tryout part, it was really weird, I'm not gonna lie. So after I didn't make the team, I was really depressed, because I'm not gonna lie, I did practice a lot. I practiced my butt off for days, weeks, months. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you may think I was not blacker than I am now. I was so black, because bro, that summer it was so bad. Like, it was actually very bad that summer. And I started practicing in June, and the tryouts were in November. So yeah, that was a hard time, you know, when I didn't make the team. And on top of that, you got people bullying me about it, and also bullying me on my fight. So how do you think that made me feel? After this, I was already bummed out, and I could say at this time, looking back now, but back then I thought everybody was my friend still. But looking back now, I'd say I only had like 2 real friends. But one of the fake friends that I had, we ended up calling that night after I failed tryouts, and I was just telling him about this girl that I had found interest in, right? I was just telling him, oh yeah, I think we're gonna work out, I think we're hitting it off, right? And I think we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get married, I'm gonna put a ring on it. I was very delusional, I ain't gonna lie. In 8th grade, like, I don't know. But I kid you not, this man added every single, like, all those basketball kids that were like giving me a hard time, he added all of them, every single one of them. And they ended up clowning me on my situation. Like, first off, me having a girl is a W. So what are you glazing about? What are you on my head for? Instead of motivating and uplifting others, they take initiative to grab something out of nothing. They try to grab something to make fun of you about, when in reality it's nothing. It's nothing. So I'm just trying to find out. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's why I low-key have trust issues with telling people like I'm doing good at something, because those events that played, like, it affects me now. I'm not gonna lie, like, a little bit, just a little bit. I think I got over it a little bit, but yeah. So boom, they end up clowning me, and they asked for her name. I decided not to tell her about her name. The friend that I was initially in the call with decided to say her name, and one of them found her IG because they were following me, and they already knew my Instagram, but none of them followed me, like, on some fake-ish. One of them found the Instagram, and everybody started DMing her, like, hey, get away from this dude, like, he's dead, like, he's not a man. All because I showed self-control and discipline. And this eventually led her to her you know, being very angry, being very mad. And she's just said, because she also didn't want to be public about things, and she didn't know what kind of things that I would say about her, and the fact that those were weird people, and she could see that those were weird people. She just knew that we were conversing in a way that wasn't so good, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really say anything too crazy about her. All I said was, like, I really like her, but she just thought it was too much, and she thought it would be repetitive and stuff like that. And yeah, bro. And then also, they ended up texting my friend's girlfriend as well, because I told the guy that I was in the call with about my friend's girlfriend. Yeah, so my friend ended up getting texted too. So I was already in a bad situation with my girl, and then I ended up being in a situation with my friend and his girl. So it was just a combined, like, just L. It was a combined L, bro. So yeah, there's already a lot that's happened in this video. I practiced my butt off, I did not make the team, and I got clowned for it. They texted my girl, who I really like, and they texted my friend's girl, which affected my friendship. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot more. I'm gonna say one more thing that happened during this period of time before we end this part 2. So around this time, it was just the end of quarantine, and during quarantine, everybody and their mama had a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a TikTok, and they would just post like renegade or renegade or renegade. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody did that. And I had my own TikTok, and they literally leaked it. They leaked it. I would have like my shirt off with some of them, I ain't gonna lie, cause I didn't think during 2020 it was different. I ain't gonna lie, it was different. You could be carefree. But you couldn't do that in 2021, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as the 1 hit and the 0 was gone, life changed. And which is why I'm slowly giving y'all a lesson. Don't ever be afraid to be your authentic self, because God loves you and he loves you for who you are. Just be yourself. Like, all jokes aside, don't let anybody dictate your actions. And yeah, just stay steadfast and strong, bro. No cap. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, sorry if this video was a little short, but hey, quality over quantity, bro. I gave y'all really hurtful things that happened to me. Hopefully that you know, God does everything for a reason at the end of the day. And I'm not upset that I went through it now, but you know, every time somebody asks me like, would I ever want to go back in time to when I was younger, I say hell no, because hey, I'm not trying to go through what I went through again, respectfully. So yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the part 3 rendition of this story time. And yeah, man, we're gonna be on day 50 of our daily uploading streak. If you have not been, what's the word for it, caught up on our streak, you go ahead and just watch every video. My videos are bangers from what I've heard. Hey, from y'all, not me. So yeah, man, go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the part 3. No, I might post another video in between, like just the day 50 checkup. So yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.